everybody, welcome back to my channel, Done Dirt Cheap Makeup, and today's video is going to be the look I wore when I did a review and lip swatches of the new Hard Candy Velvet Mousse lip colors. So I'm wearing the same look in that video, well, almost the same. I did switch it up a little bit, but not too much. Everything that I am wearing and using in this video will be down below, so make sure to check that out. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to thank you for all the great feedback I got on that video, especially the look I was wearing in the video. That's why I'm doing this tutorial for you guys today. And once again, I am only using drugstore products, so it's very affordable, and I think it turned out really nice. So if you want to get this look, please keep watching. I already applied my foundation. I used the Milani Foundation in shade 2 and 6, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Maybelline Concealer like I always do. For my crease shade, I'm just going in with the Milani palette and Earthy Elements in this second shade right here. I'm going to put this in the crease, and I'm only going to take it like 3/4 of the way in. I'm not going completely towards my inner tear duct, but I am going to bring this down on the lower half of my lid right here, like the outer V area, and we're just going to smoke this and just keep blending it all out. Back in with some more for the other eye, doing the same thing. And just keep going back into the palette, picking up more product, building this shade up. So I think I'm just about done. As you can see, this color is pretty much well built up. It's really diffused and blended out. So next I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible shade. This is in the shade Continuous Cocoa. It's just a really dark brown, cool shade. And I'm just gonna put this on the outer V of my eye with this Milani brush that came with that palette. I'm just packing it on right now because we're gonna blend it out in a minute. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just to get a little bit of depth here. Now I'm going to go in with the crease brush. It's a little bit more fluffy, picking up a little bit of that same L'Oreal shade, and I'm going to put just a little bit of it in the crease right here, but keeping it towards the outer half of the eye and just kind of moving that around to make it look more blended. Really going to kind of work it up out of the crease just so it's peeking up over the crease on this outer part of the eye, to give us some nice definition. Going back in with the Milani palette in that second shade over, I'm just going to kind of blend out what we did, soften any of the darker brown areas, and just really make it look nice and diffused. Going back in with the Maybelline Concealer, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this on my lid and towards the inner part of my eye, so the colors we're going to put on next are really going to show. So going in with the Hard Candy Eye Def Chrome Eyeshadow Crayon. These are new, by the way, and I really like these. I'm using the silver shade. I'll have the names and everything down below. And I'm putting this like on the inner, I don't know, 1/4 of my eye and around my inner tear duct, and a tiny bit on the lower lash line here. So really build this up. Don't worry about what it looks like now because we'll perfect it here in a little bit. So once we have the silver color down, we're going to go in with another Hard Candy crayon. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and we're going to put this in the middle of our lid and really just pack it on. These aren't as creamy as I would like, but they are really pretty. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible shade in Silver Sky, and we're just going to go over that silver part up here on the lid just a tiny bit, and then around the inner tear duct. See how pretty this is? Oh my gosh. I don't normally like silver eyeshadows, but if I use it in a smaller way like this, which, you know, over a little bit of my eye, I do really like the look. Next shade I'm going to be using is Amber Rush. This is another in L'Oreal Infallible shadow, and we're just going to pack this over the part where we have that rose gold hard candy crayon. So just pack it on your lid and then kind of just blend the silver and the rose gold shade together just a little bit with the tip of your brush. So next I'm going to be taking that crease brush with no extra added product on it, just whatever was left on it. And I'm just going to kind of go over where the shimmer shade meets the matte shade. So just right in the crease and just ever so slightly just blend it a little bit. So going in with my Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner, I'm just going to do a winged liner. Once you have your winged eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead and tightline a waterline just on the top. I'm using a Loreal pencil. This is in the shade Black, and it's so nice. It's soft and creamy, and it's so black. For the lower waterline, I'm going to be applying this L'Oreal pencil in the shade Silver. It's really metallic, and I wasn't wearing this in the hard candy video. I think I was just wearing a nude liner, so if you just want to put a nude one in, that's fine. But today, I really want to go with the silver. I think it's just so pretty and brightening. For the lower lash line, I'm going in with the same shade here, the second one over, and we're just going to smudge this up under that really pretty silver color, just to give it some more definition, because that silver color is a little bit stark. But it's really noticeable, to say the least. And then also taking some of that L'Oreal Infallible shade in Continuous Cocoa, and we're just going to put this on the outer corner of our eye on the lower lash line, just a little bit deeper. Just kind of smudge it in there, going back and forth. Now going in with your favorite mascara, and we're going to coat our top and bottom lashes. So now highlighting your brow bone with the NYX Banana Powder. I did use this for my face too. I really like using one product for several different things if I can. I'm going to go ahead and apply false lashes. I am using the Kiss number 11. Now that we have the eyes done, we're going to move on to the face. I do have my foundation and concealer on, but I'm going to go ahead and contour now, and I'm using this Rimmel London palette. I think this is in the deepest one in Golden Bronze. So I'm going in with the contour shade, and I'm just going to sculpt out my face a little bit, bronze it out. I'm not going to be too precise with this color. I'm just going to really blend it out. It is really pretty. I do like this. It's a really deep color, so I have to be careful on how much I use. It's nice that they did include people with deeper skin tones. So for highlight, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette, and I'm just going in with the white shade. I'm going to top it with another powdered highlight in a minute, but I'm just going to lay down a thin base of this. Be careful because it is really stark white. See how white it is? It's really white, but if you just use the lightest amount on your skin, it is really pretty. So I'm just going to kind of press that in with the Beauty Blender, the typical places that we would highlight. See, it's giving a really pretty glow. It is kind of dry, that's why I like to apply it with a Beauty Blender. Definitely a nice highlighter. Does the trick. I'm going in with the Maybelline Bouncy Blush. This is in the shade Candy Coral. I'm just going to use this e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks, starting kind of at the apple, but more towards the outer side. Do you see how pretty this is? This is one of my favorite drugstore blush colors, and I do really like the formula of these. Going over the Maybelline Bouncy Blush in this Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade Medium Coral, and I'm just gonna put that right over where I did the Bouncy blush. I'm gonna make it a little bit more vibrant, and it's gonna set it so it lasts all day. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more highlight back into that Rimmel palette in Golden Bronze, and I'm going to be using the highlight shade just on a little fan brush. This brush is so old. I've had this since I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19 years old. This is a little bit more goldeny, so it doesn't look as stark. Moving on to lips, I'm using the Rimmel lip liner in the shade Tiramisu. And for the lip color, I'm using the new Flower Beauty Color Proof Longwear Lip Creams. And this is in the shade Pink Bouquet. It's more of like a peachy pink, and I think it will go really good with this look. And in the center of the lip, I'm going to take a tiny bit of that white highlighter shade from the Wet n Wild palette and just tap it on the inner part of my lower lip, and then a tiny bit up on my top lip. So here you have the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I think it's just super just super pretty. This is like a pretty girly, fun, playful look, leaning on the more rose gold coral side. I think it's just super fun and glowy. I just love this look. So thank you guys for requesting it. The only thing I did change from this time or in this tutorial that was in my last hard candy video was the lip color, and then also the silver in the waterline. Everything else is completely exactly what I used in that video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.